Like any other city, Des Moines has streets and buildings like you can see in this downtown area of the city. And the large building on the left is the state capitol building. Kampala likewise has many nice buildings and businesses like this Capital Shoppers Mall in the Intendant area, this Acacia Mall at Kamocha, in Des Moines, I can say that everyone uses a toilet like this one. In Kampala, pit latrines are a very common restroom facility. They are usually small structures and are detached from the main houses. Let us have a look at this one. What you see on the right is a lid used to cover the pit hole, and on the left is a small jerry can with water which is used for washing hands after using the latrine. Like I said, latrines are usually small structures. This other one is a unique kind of pit latrine. It has a toilet seat on top of the slab, and this can be convenient for people who may have difficulty squatting, for example the elderly. But let us look at a case of Methodist West Hospital, a part of the Unity Point Health Facilities located in West Des Moines, and one of the best hospitals in central Iowa. And the nurse was very kind to show us how a patient's room looks like.
My name's Whitney. I'm a nurse at Methodist West here on the orthopedic floor, and I'm going to show you around a patient's room here. Close for patients or staff use. Gloves back here for staff to use. And then here's the computer that the staff uses for all their charting while we're in here. Here's some more information for patients or families that is in every room. We've got a TV and a DVD player for patients. And here there's a safe that patients can use to lock up their valuables. And then we have suction available and a telephone here in every room. Here's the patient's bed. Every bed here has the trackies that a patient can use to help them with mobility.
Back in Kampala, Mulago Hospital is the national referral hospital for Uganda, and it receives patients from all over the country, overwhelmed by the large numbers of patients, most of whom are low-income earners, and patients are mostly attended to on a first come. Here we see patients and caregivers waiting in lines. This lady carrying her probably sick child seems to be the last in the line. These buses also have specific places at which they stop along roads. In Kampala, however, the commonest means of public transport are the taxis. These are vans and carry up to 14 passengers. These taxis have a blue line across them in order to differentiate them from other private vans that aren't taxis. So let us see how the boda operates. This lady comes to a boda stage and chooses to talk to one of the boda riders or operators and tells him where she wants to go. They negotiate the price, and then the boda operator tells her to get onto the bike. These boarders ride on pavements and between vehicles in order to get to their passengers' destinations in time. 235 West exit sign. Then another 235 West sign towards Des Moines. Shortly, we see the same sign again. And then another one. Some people utilize these traffic jams to sell some goods to motorists. Here we see this guy selling what look like face towels and newspaper vendors passing by. These kids are selling bananas. Most parking spaces along the streets in the downtown area in Des Moines require payment. There are machines like this one in which one puts money as the parking fee for a given period of time. In Kampala, there are street parking vendors in the city center to whom motorists make or show payments for parking. Here we see this parking attendant seated on the pavement by the roadside, monitoring the vehicles that park on this street. Parking spots reserved for the handicapped can be found at all parking lots of institutions, businesses, large buildings, and many other structures and facilities in Des Moines. This is the DMAC Urban Campus parking lot, and this is how the reservation sign looks like. This one indicates that there is a $100 fine. Handicap parking reservations at any institution, business, or any large building. Handicapped persons have to find their way around like any other people. Wells Fargo Bank is one of the popular banks in Des Moines and in the US at large. All Wells Fargo Bank branches in Des Moines have ample parking spaces for their customers, as you can see at this branch off University Avenue in the West Des Moines area near Valley West Mall. The staff at Wells Fargo Bank are usually very welcoming, professional, and quick. Most banks do not have enough parking spaces for their customers. At the entrance, there are usually security personnel who check people entering the bank. Des Moines gets 4 weather seasons, which are summer, fall, winter, and spring. Residents very closely watch the weather forecasts for updates in order to be more prepared for any severe weather conditions. School delays and closures are among the many updates that people closely watch during severe winter conditions. Kampala is located near the equator and therefore enjoys the nice warm weather all year round.